Well, hello and welcome to this little quick live stream that I made based on um, a recent keynote. You can catch me at the following URLs on the socials. I'm at Frank Diggs Data, franksworld.com, datadriven.tv, and of course, impactquantum.com. But I'll get back to quantum computing another day. Today, I want to talk about an amazing re- revelation idea. Maybe that's not the word. So, if you're wondering, hey, Frank, you've been quiet lately on the streams and such. Well, I have been dealing with cluster headaches slash sinus infections slash migraine, which is pretty much, I wouldn't say totally sidelined me, but it also doesn't help that been a massive snowstorm here in the Maryland, Virginia, DC, Baltimore area, and the schools have been closed. It's been kind of crazy. But big shout out to Robbie, who told me to watch this because I've gotten to that point where I'm like, another keynote's another keynote, blah, 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 blah. But just in the first like 5 minutes of this keynote, I was blown away. So I'm going to go through the first couple minutes. I can't stay too long, but I just want to show this right here. So in case you're wondering, this is the Jensen Huang keynote at CES that was yesterday because the kids were home and, not the older kids, but, having a toddler around the house while you're fighting off migraine and trying to work is not exactly a recipe for success. So I didn't watch it and I was kind of like, I was going to push it off, but big shout out to you, Robbie, for saying, no, seriously, you have to watch this. And just the first few minutes, I think, tells a story that blew my mind away. Now, here we go.
This is how intelligence is made. A new kind of factory. Generator of tokens. The building blocks of AI. Tokens have opened a new frontier, the first step into an extraordinary world, where endless possibilities are born. Tokens transform words into knowledge and breathe life into images.
So that was the moment I kind of realized, like, wait a minute, tokens. I had really thought of tokens as more of a means to an end, as an engineering accomplishment to break down information and make it processable. Again, still dealing with that post migraine, but here's the magic, and I saw it here in the next few things, which I will play this uninterrupted, except for the shout out for the dude in the Fordham sweatshirt. Go Rams! All right, so let's continue. But really, like the realization I had was tokens are like pixels, right, or picture elements, right, that make up images and video. Tokens are that, but for knowledge and information. So go ahead and I'll play forward a bit.
They turn ideas into videos and help us safely navigate any environment. Tokens teach robots to move like the masters. Inspire new ways to celebrate our victories.
A martini, please.
Coming right up.
Thank you, Adam.
And give us peace of mind when we need it most.
Hi, Maroka.
Hi, Anna. It's good to see you again.
Hi, Emma. We're gonna take your blood sample today, okay?
Don't worry, I'm gonna be here the whole time.
They bring meaning to numbers to help us better understand the world around us. Predict the dangers that surround us. And find cures for the threats within us. Tokens can bring our visions to life and restore what we've lost.
Zachary, I got my voice back, buddy.
All right, shout out to the dude wearing the Fordham sweatshirt. But the point here is that I never really thought of it that way. I really thought of it as just a means to an end. But kind of watching this and kind of realizing, like, yeah, I guess it's here's the thing. I was so focused on deconstructing a block of text or information into tokens. I didn't realize that when you deconstruct something into little bricks, those bricks then can be used to build something else. Right? I knew it. Like, now that I say it, like, I knew it logically as an engineer, but I didn't see the vision behind it and the potential behind it. And I think for this right here, that is amazing. So with that in mind, I highly recommend you watch the rest of the keynote. I haven't seen all of it because I only started watching this a little bit ago, and I am blown away. I will tell you that when the history of the AI era is written, or the big tech or Silicon Valley boom is written, this guy, Jensen Huang, will be mentioned in the same breath as Steve Jobs for his stage presence and his theatric ability. I mean, you watch that as someone who likes producing videos and stuff like that. The music, the demos that they show, I think really land the core message right away. Also, they have the $3,000 machine that you can run like an LLM home lab. I already put my name on the wait list. It looks really cool. And $3,000, well, that sounds like a lot of money for a PC, is still reasonably approachable. And I have a special guest coming. Hello. How are you? Did you enjoy playing in the snow? Cool. I'll catch up with you in a little bit. All right. My son just popped in. So that's it for me. I'm going to sign off because I've got meetings galore, but highly recommend you watch this. I'll be watching this later. I think that is an incredible revelation, and it's going to make me rethink how I approach AI or generative AI realistically. Like the idea that your data centers are token factories, right? You don't create a document. You custom create something from your token factory to build what you need when you need it, and tweak it for the particulars of what you're trying to build, who you're trying to address. I think about PowerPoint slides, right? Like, you can build out something custom. You can tell it. The mind boggles at what this is. This is, I think, as impactful as the notion of creating the bit, right? Where you have this idea of beyond pixels, right? Like the idea that you can represent information in the binary form, right? Which is a big mathematical revelation pretty early on. I think it might have been in like the 1920s, or possibly is going far back as the Babbage era. I forget my history on that. But this is a fundamental shift. Like, this is like the term paradigm shift is thrown around all the time, but this really blew my mind. So with that and that level of inspiration, I'm going to sign off and wish you all a good day. Maybe I'll stream later. I don't know. We shall see. One final thing here: get a free audiobook on me, on us, on Andy and I. Go to thedatadrivenbook.com. You will be routed to an Audible page, and you can just say sign up for Audible. I love Audible. I crossed 900 books late December. I haven't checked what I'm at now. I think I'm at like 905 or something like that. Speaking of milestones, I hit 800 days, over 800 days of consecutive days of learning on Pluralsight. Again, you can tell the migraine's still messing with my head. But I'm going to sign off now because I got a meeting coming up, and you have a fantastic day. Watch that keynote. It's amazing.